To go to our Trump event. All right, we got a car full of Trump supporters here, and we are so excited to go see Donald Trump in person.
All right, you got it.
Right.
All from Iowa.
Right.
Oh, you're sitting in by that railroad track. It seems interminable.
We have our little guest for good luck. What do you say about this trip?
Try to avoid shaking hands whenever possible.
Okay. We won't be shaking hands.
Right.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, going towards the sun. Yep. Okay, we've arrived at Veterans Memorial, HyVee Hall, and we're walking. We got a very good parking space. Okay, we made it through. We made it through the metal detectors and we're ready to go in.
Magic wand. Well, I'll tell you what that magic wand is, President Obama. It's called the telephone. And Donald Trump knows how to use it, and he knows how to negotiate, and he knows how to make America great again. And he will. Yes, he will. Well, I just want to let you all know, if you are a veteran like my dear friend Jeff, and you have served this country, Donald Trump told me a long time ago, he said, Tana, you know, freedom isn't free. When he said that, I went, wow, you're so right. He said, brave men and women put their life on the line for you and me and for all of us. And for that, he's taking care of you, veterans. I can promise you that. He will take care of you. He will make sure that you're...
I know.
Well, here we are at the... Well, here I am with the... That was a movie. Well, here I am with the 16th President of the United States, Mr. Abraham Lincoln. What do you think of Mr. Trump? Great man. Excellent. Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves against the Democrats who founded the KKK. So Republicans are the party for equal rights. Party of Lincoln. Party of Lincoln. Well, here we are, waiting for Donald Trump. Everybody here is spending the night together to hear him speak. We're waiting for Donald Trump to come out and maybe I'll tell him about we should get America back on the moon.
Pence. I'm from Indiana, and because of the support and hard work and prayers of the people of Iowa and people all across America 42 days from today, I'm humbled to say that I'll take the oath of office to be the next Vice President of the United States of America. High honor and distinct privilege to present to you the President-elect of the United States of America, Donald Trump. What great people, great people. I'm here today for one main reason, to say thank you to the great, great people of Iowa. You went out and pounded, and I mean pounded the pavement. You organized your fellow citizens and propelled us to victories at a grassroots and every other level. We have a movement, the likes of which this world has never seen before. Never seen before. I also want to give a very special thanks to our veterans. A lot of veterans in this room. Thank you, thank you. Service members, military families, unbelievable people. Yesterday was the 75th anniversary of Pearl Harbor, and a reminder of the countless Americans who made the ultimate sacrifice for this and our country. America's men and women in uniform are the finest and bravest the world has ever known. And by the way, folks, we are going to be building up our military. It will no longer be a depleted military, I promise. So to all serving in our military, and to all veterans who wore the uniform before, I say to you now on behalf of a very, very grateful nation, thank you, thank you, thank you. We're in your debt. And we will never, ever let you down. Never. We'll honor your service, your sacrifice, and that really begins with defending and respecting our American flag. I think you'll be liking some of the things we'll be putting forward in the not too distant future. Do you know what I mean? Yes? Do you know what I mean? When Pearl Harbor was attacked, one man who immediately enlisted to defend his country was John Glenn. For the next 7 decades, he devoted his life to serving the American people, which he did from the cockpit of his bullet-riddled fighter jet. Tough times, in the weightless silence of his Mercury space. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. We have to respect John Glenn. That's all right. I think they're actually on our side. They just don't know it yet. They will be soon. John was also in the weightless silence of his Mercury spacecraft, and later in the halls of the U.S. Capitol. Our nation mourns the passing of one of our great heroes. He was a giant among men and a true American legend who inspired generations of explorers and dreamers, and we will honor his legacy by continuing to push new frontiers in science, technology, and space. In filling my cabinet, I'm looking for people who fully understand the meaning of service and who are committed to advancing the common good. One such man, who, by the way, our country has fallen in love with, is General James Mad Dog. He doesn't lose. He doesn't lose. We were together last night. He's a great guy. That has ever been assembled in the history of our nation. Do you like it so far, everybody? I also also want to take this opportunity to thank your great senators. Chuck Grassley, great guy, really great guy. And a woman I've gotten to know very well, a tremendous woman, phenomenal person, that's right, Joni Ernst. We're going to be tremendous partners in the Senate. And they're right now in Washington, D.C. working very hard on something that's very interesting. But they are tremendous, two tremendous people. They never wavered. You know, we had some people, they would waver, right? Waver. And as long as they came back sometime prior to the vote, they're all right. But we don't like people that waver, right? Those two didn't waver. I'll tell you who else didn't waver. Your governor did not waver. He didn't waver. Not even a little bit. And soon I'm going to invite onto the stage one of the newest additions to our administration, a man you know well. One of the most important relationships we must improve, and we have to improve, is our relationship with China. The nation of China is responsible for almost half of America's trade deficit. China is not a market economy. They get a lot of help. And that's why we designate them as being a non-market economy. Big thing. They haven't played by the rules. And I know it's time that they're going to start. They're going to start. They've got to. We're all in this thing together, folks. We've got to play by the rules, folks. You have the massive theft of intellectual property, putting unfair taxes on our companies, not helping with the menace of North Korea like they should, and the at-will and massive devaluation of their currency and product dumping. Other than that, they've been wonderful, right? But I have to tell you, the man that is going to be coming up here very soon, every single time I've spoken, as I'm going onto the stage, he'd said, please, Mr. Trump. See, now you can call me Mr. Trump. Now he just called me President-elect. Can you believe it? If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be President-elect. But he always would say, Mr. Trump, Donald, don't say anything bad about China when you're in Iowa. I said, why? Because I have so many friends there. I like them and they like me. And we do well with China. We do well with China. So when it came to thinking about the ambassador to China, right? I started saying, now wait a minute, this is big stuff. And I can't tell you how many people wanted that position. You know, it's not bad, you go over there, you live like a king. But he's not looking to live like a king. He and his beautiful wife came to my office the other day. They're looking to work on that relationship because he knows the people and the leaders in China for so many years. He knew your current leader years ago, and he said he will be the ultimate leader when he was just a young guy. But you have a very special man. And I just want to tell you officially, the man I have chosen as our ambassador to China is the man who knows China and likes China. Better to like China if you're going to be over there. Do we agree? And knows how to deliver results. And he will deliver results, just like he's been delivering results for 23 years for the great farmers and for the people of Iowa. He's been on 6 trade missions to China and is highly respected by all of the Chinese officials. He's also a native of Iowa, America's longest serving governor in the history of our country, 23 years. Think of that, in the history. You don't know what it is to be a governor for 4 years is tough, 23 years, and has done an incredible job. He's also become a great friend of mine.
I am now honored to welcome to the stage our next ambassador to China, your governor, and I can truly say your great governor, Terry Branstad. Come on, Terry. This is a big room.
Wow. President-elect Trump. Fellow Iowans. It has been a great honor and privilege to serve the people of this state. And thanks to our great new president, who's going to make America great again, I am very proud to serve America in this very important role. Thank you very much.
Support
He's
small
gonna do
farms.
so great. Terry on our side. I know we will succeed in bringing our jobs back. And I also know that China has been so tough and so competitive and frankly dealing with people that didn't get it. But I'll tell you what, we're going to have mutual respect. We're going to have mutual respect. And China's going to benefit, and we're going to benefit, and Terry's going to lead the way. So I just want to congratulate him. But to accomplish our goals, we must reject the failed approaches of the past. Government must stop listening to the special interests and start delivering for the national interest. It's time to deliver for you, the American people, just like Iowa delivered for me. Boy, did you deliver. Boy, did you deliver. You know, just to go into this for a second. So we won almost every single county in the state. We won by over 10 points. We won one county that wasn't won since Dwight D. Eisenhower. Anybody know the name of that county? Correct. And we had a great night. And Iowa was announced very early. And so was Ohio. And we won Ohio by almost 9 points. And we were expected to win Ohio by 2 points or 3, so we won by 9. That made the other side a little bit nervous. And then my friends right in this room got announced, right? And we won by 10 points. And then when they looked at the map of Iowa, and they saw almost every single county, and it was incredible. And the other side was saying, well, maybe those two are flukes. And then we won Florida, and we won South Carolina, and we won North Carolina, and we won Pennsylvania, and we won Michigan, and we won Wisconsin, and we won Georgia, and Texas, and Utah. Remember Utah? Remember Utah? Where they said this guy, this unknown person, that he's doing so well. Remember? They said, Utah is in play. Now no Republicans ever lost Utah. And I went to my people, I said, we got problems, Utah's in play. And there's a guy that, I mean, I never saw this guy. He's supposed to be doing well. And it was like, we're tied. And they had Hillary actually in 3rd place. And this is a case where I wanted her to be in 2nd place, to be honest. So this guy supposedly was in 2nd place. And they said Texas, right? They said Texas, very close. Georgia, very close. And they had it so close, too close to call. This is before the election. And then the election, joke, he just said it. No, well, there's a lot of dishonesty out there. So now, the polls open. And they go, Texas goes to Trump. Georgia goes to Trump. Utah, right at the beginning. Lose by. So I love you folks, I really. This is sort of a, this is a thank you. And it's a thank you Iowa, and it's a thank you Ohio, and Pennsylvania, and North Carolina, and Florida, and a lot of the states that were so crucial. And we won everyone, and Nebraska, a guy from Nebraska. Actually, we won Nebraska too, right? We won, well, Nebraska goes twice, and we won it twice. And we had a lot of people in Nebraska, a lot of good, wealthy people fighting us, right? That didn't work. This country. And now it's time for American workers to have a government that, for the first time in decades, answers to them. I'm going to answer to them. My plan begins with bold structural reform to create millions of really good paying jobs. Whether it's agriculture, medicine, or military technology, we want the next generation of innovation and production to happen right here in America and right here in Iowa. You're going to be big beneficiaries. Big beneficiaries. First on taxes. Some of the deals, man, and I've been studying them. Actually, I like reading deals. Do you believe this? I don't know what that is. But I've been studying some of these deals. They're horrible. They're inconceivable. But we're going to have some great news for you in the very near future. On trade, our trade deficit, now nearly $800 billion a year. Think of that. We trade. Everyone says, oh, we want to trade. I want to trade. I'm a free trader. And I actually love calling these companies and saying hi. And I get the president of this company. And I say, hi, how you doing? Oh, hello, Mr. President. Like, congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. By the way, while we're on the phone, don't leave. Please don't leave. Please. And we've had great success. You'll be seeing a lot more success. On the military, we will show the whole world that America is strong again. We're going to have a very strong military. I mean, there's rarely been a time when we needed a strong military and a smart military more than we have now. We will ensure our veterans have the best medical care in the world, including the best health care for our female veterans who have also been the forgotten people. Got a lot of forgotten people in this country. Out of the market. They're out of the market. Maybe more than anything else.
Bullshit!
And you know the name of one of the companies that started it. I'm going to be nice because we're trying to get that company back. Don't forget, much harder when a company announced a year and a half ago. Some of these companies, like Carrier, they announced long before I even knew I was going to be running for president. By the way, you glad I ran for president? I think so. It's a movement. But that's a lot hard. It's very hard to tell somebody, we don't want you to leave. We don't want you to go to Mexico. Oh, wherever you're going. And they say, but sir, we've already built our plant. That's not a great position. And yet we still kept so many of those workers. So that was a good job. And I'll tell you, our governor, who will soon be our vice president, Indiana. We call him Indiana Mike. He is a great guy. It's one of my great decisions. He's a friend of mine, but he's a great guy. Hasn't he done a good job? Mike Pence. People came down and people came out. Great Americans, they love the country more than anyone. But they haven't voted in 20 years and 30 years. Some of them. So important. You don't know what you did when you put me in this position. Because now we are going to have just that one subject was so important. If nothing else, Supreme Court. I used to say, no goal beyond our reach. My message tonight is for all Americans. from all parties, all beliefs, all walks of life. No matter your age, your income, your background, I am asking you to join this incredible movement. I am asking you to dream big and bold and daring things for your country. I am asking you to believe in yourself, and I'm asking you to believe again in America. It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
To the moon!
And if we do that, then all together, we will make America strong again. We will make America rich again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. Thank you, Iowa. Thank you very much. God bless you, Iowa. God bless you.
All right. Hey, let's get a picture. Can we get a picture of the Fairfield people? Come on in here.
Whoa!
All right.
Bless your heart.
Okay. All right. Yeah, make America free again. Okay. First Republic. My grandmother's cousin was a Lincoln, so we're related. Okay. Got a lot of shirts for sale. HyVee Hall over there to the moon. A lot of people. Ooh. Fun event.
That one Western.
Well, we just had a very nice rally and seeing Donald Trump really close.
No, the thing is that I didn't send you the
Des
girl. The
Moines.
girl, Joe Sushi. No.
And we had fun.
Guy.